Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Crypto Space. So in today's video, we are going to cover ICP, its recent price action. We are going to cover a couple of interesting charts for BTC long term as well as altcoins long term. And of course, we are going to look at the short term price for BTC and of course for ICP too. And on the top of that, we are going to cover a couple of interesting tweets that I believe you might be interested in. So guys, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and a quick disclaimer that this video is not a financial advice. And now let's hop into ICP itself. ICP is currently trading at $15.39 and is currently experiencing 6.5% of leg up on the 24-hourly time frame. So market cap is currently sitting at 7.1 billion USD and 24-hour trading volume is currently sitting at 257.8 million USD. So we are experiencing that recovery and spike towards the upside on altcoins, and that is great because obviously BTC has recovered a little bit. However, we do have to remember that we could still experience some sort of volatility because obviously at the moment we are post halvening. So the first things first, guys, ICP has officially overtook Matic, Polygon Matic, if it comes to market cap, right? So over here we got 6.7 billion. However, as we can see here, we've got 7.1, so that's obviously great. Matic is quite a strong chain. And now if we are going to look at blocks per second comparison, obviously internet computer is number one. It's currently sitting at 33 blocks per second, Solana 2.5, Avalanche 0.5, and Ethereum 0.07. So obviously Ethereum shouldn't even be here, but that puts it into perspective of what ICP is capable of comparison to Ethereum, right? Which is obviously a strong chain as well. So based on all of this, you know, ICP in the future could become really, really big. And now let's check out what Dominic has to say.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining again. Today, I'm going to give you a second amazing demo of AI that's running as a smart contract on the internet computer blockchain. This time around, I'm incredibly excited to preview a huge boost in performance and commensurate reduction in gas costs that has been achieved by optimizing the processing of deterministic floating point instructions, which, of course, are essential to running AI on blockchain. Today, I'm proud to share with you that the dfinity team has achieved a stunning 10x speed up in this processing through low-level optimizations. Okay, let's get started. We're going to race an optimized implementation of the network against what you see on mainnet today by classifying a picture of a Lamborghini, which of course is here by popular demand. So here we go. And boom, the optimized version is done, while the mainnet version is still going chugga-chugga. Finally, it's caught up. So the 10x improvement in floating point performance has given us better than a 3x end-to-end improvement, and this is just the start. Our mission is to make it possible to run a sophisticated large language model as a smart contract, so you can have a conversation with the blockchain and have it reason for you. The kind of things that'll be possible with Llama 3. I want to extend my thanks to everyone whose work has made this possible so quickly, and of course, huge thanks for watching today.
So my understanding of this is that ICP has achieved much faster speed if it comes to image generation and in general AI capabilities. However, the long picture of interacting with the blockchain and that integration of AI with the blockchain, I believe that could be a game changer for the future, guys. So everything looks bullish, but obviously let's have a look at the chart. Now, ICP USDT is bull flagging on a 3-daily time frame, generally a bullish sign. So yes, that's the first thing. And now if we are going to look at TVL, that is currently sitting at 102 million USD if it comes to DeFi. And if we are going to look at ICP being staked, that is currently sitting at 47.1%. And now one thing to point out, guys, is that accumulation for ICP. So at the moment, addresses that are holding over 1000 ICP, that is currently sitting at 14,089. However, if I'm going to move to 21st of March, guys, that's around 500 new addresses that are holding over 1000 ICP. But if we are going to look at in general zoomed out chart, and if accumulation is going to grow in that way, we can expect a big bull cycle for ICP, I believe, because obviously the supply of ICP is not that huge, not like with Solana, which has infinity. But anyways, let's have a look at the chart, guys. So that is the bull flag that we just saw on the Twitter, right? And that is visible, clearly visible, at least to me on a daily time frame as well. So now the question is the pullback over? In this case, I believe that ICP is going to thrive from now on if BTC is not going to see the further downside momentum. So if we are going to look on a daily time frame, guys, obviously we are being pushed down at the moment, you know, from that level of resistance of $16. And it's very crucial to see how this candle is going to close on the daily. However, if we are going to look at 4-hourly time frame, that is a very bullish trend over here. ICP is printing higher highs on the 4-hourly time frame. However, as I mentioned before, we are being pushed down from this resistance level. So I'm not saying that we are going to go up right away. We technically could, you know, bounce in that area, and then we could potentially, you know, spike towards the downside. So I'm not going to say that ICP is going to see, you know, that push towards 20 something dollars or even more right away, but it's definitely in the cards. Firstly, I would like to see ICP closing above that resistance level and then have it as a support. And after that, we are going to talk about the next leg up for ICP. However, that is a short-term price for ICP, right? I know that many of you would like to see what is the longer picture for ICP this cycle. So let's have a look and let's understand of where we are in this cycle now. So first of all, shout out to Crypto Pro, and let's have a look at Bitcoin, and then we are going to cover alts, guys. All right. So first of all, we are exactly at this place over here for BTC. We are hovering around areas of previous all-time highs. We have obviously closed above, and now we had this recent dump on BTC, which obviously pulled altcoins down as well. However, if we are going to compare it to the previous cycle, and let's see what BTC was doing. So we got rejected from the previous all-time highs, and after that we saw only up territory, right? So if we are going to look at these two red lines, first one over here, the last bull cycle, and this one over here, right? That is pretty much a clear indicator that once we are going to experience that sideways price action for BTC, after that we can expect a next leg up. And by the way, that chart was 5 days chart, okay? And now shout out to the Scalping Pro. While no strategy can predict exact top and bottom, following this simple halving strategy could potentially help you achieve outsized returns. Buy Bitcoin 500 days before the halving. 2. Hold and do nothing. Sell 500 days after the halving. 4. Repeat. This strategy has proven effective in the past. As of today, halving 500 days from falls on September the 2nd, 2025, guys. So of course that doesn't necessarily says that, you know, 500 days after the halving, which is pretty much from now on, this is the time to sell, and that's going to be the peak. However, that chart basically shows of how early we are still in this cycle, right? So I do believe that, you know, huge gains are yet to come. And now bears are making a big mistake. There is an inverse correlation between USDT dominance and Bitcoin. If you look at the dominance chart, it has been in a downtrend since the Bitcoin bottom, and it recently broke below the 5% mark. Currently, the dominance is retesting the point of breakdown, which looks like a bearish retest. On the other hand, if you look at the BTC, it has closed one of its highest weekly candles and is testing its previous all-time high, which looks like a bullish retest. Yes, BTC is down about 19% from its recent highs, but this is very normal, and this cycle we have already seen 4 such corrections between 20 to 23% since the bottom. There might be a bit more downside left, but selling now could be a mistake. If USDT dominance get rejected and BTC holds its current levels, we might see another upward move soon, guys. So if we are going to experience that rejection on USDT dominance, guys, next leg up for BTC is more likely. And now finally, let's have a look at altcoins, in which of course ICP is included. So guys, first of all, let's have a look at previous hold season, right? So we have exited that wake of accumulation, then we had a pullback, then the next leg up, and then this is what we have experienced, another leg down, which is aka second pullback. So if we are going to compare it to this cycle, let's have a look. We got our wake of accumulation, right? Accumulation zone, then we exited wake of accumulation, and after that we saw a pullback, after that next leg up, and now we are experiencing that recent pullback, guys. So after that pullback, I believe we are going to see that only up territory. And now let's have a look at this beautiful chart. So shout out to crypto. Let's first of all examine what happened in 2016. So we had our wake of accumulation, we have exited wake of accumulation, and then we have retested that zone that led us to the previous cycle, and after that retest as a support, altcoins shoot up like crazy. So let's have a look at 2020, guys. Exactly the same thing, right? Altcoins left wake of accumulation, then we have retested this zone as a support. This is a very important zone that led us to the previous cycle on alts, and after that retest we had a huge parabola. So let's have a look what is brewing in this current cycle. So basically altcoins here are doing exactly the same, right? We have exited wake of accumulation, now we are retesting that very important level as a support, and sooner rather than later we should see a healthy bounce. And this chart, by the way, guys, is excluding BTC on a weekly time frame, which means that it's including Ethereum as well. So now, guys, I would like to cover the chart that is also excluding Ethereum, which means that it's including only lower cap altcoins, guys. All right, so first of all, on the monthly chart, guys, we are being rejected from this very important level. This chart obviously is going to be slightly behind because it's not including Ethereum, right? So firstly we have to smash through that level of resistance, then probably most likely retested as a support, and after that, of course, what comes with that, previous all-time highs, right? And that is monthly chart, guys. And also one thing that I would like to point out is that on a monthly chart, guys, we are nowhere near the previous levels if it comes to RSI. As you can see, right, that was our peak of the bull cycle. So we still have quite a lot of time to go. And now if we are going to look at 4-hourly time frame on altcoins, we are actually entering the box of only up territory for altcoins, guys. Of course, we might see some stagnation for a while. However, this is where the real party starts for altcoins and of course for our ICP. So buckle up, because sooner or later you're going to see your portfolio at totally different state. Ladies and gents, thank you very much for watching that quick ICP, BTC and altcoin update. I hope that you have guys enjoyed it, and I wish you have a great day. Peace and love, crypto.